That's about it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Backwards, forwards, as long as
Okay.
it's all about the distance.
And then A to G would be also whole
The whole
tone,
tone as well, yeah.
but A to G sharp will be
Semitone.
half. Half is same.
Same thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Then I understand
I
that.
think you've got one of the concepts that we played around with last week.
Okay.
Do you have in mind still?
I've been practicing my
The finger thing.
finger thing, yeah.
Okay.
So I've been just sitting and then just like
Super. That's
so
gonna go a long way.
trying to get that just the coordination,
Mhm.
and also the natural flow. I just remember the word that you say, natural flow. Let your fingers just naturally
Yeah,
flow.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, like moving. Let me just see where it is. So if I start from here, for example,
Mhm.
and that would be from here. Sorry, here. Is that correct?
This hand is correct. That one.
This one is like
Yeah, so I always pay attention to 3 black keys, 2 black keys, 3 black keys, 2 black keys.
Right.
C will always be in front of the 2 black keys.
that. Right. So I'm starting on the left and here,
There we go.
and then this one here I'm
There.
starting.
You're starting at the same place. Yeah. Perfect.
So this one is
It's C as well.
C.
'cause
Oh,
it's in
okay.
front of the
Because
2
I'm
black
always
keys.
starting at C.
Mhm.
I started at A,
A,
but
yeah.
so this would be correct.
Because A would be A minor. I don't know if you
Right.
heard the diss yet.
No.
Kendrick's diss. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. No, Kendrick, obviously.
A minor,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. What's up with these guys? They're going
I
after
don't know,
Drake, and one
man.
is going after Drake, and one is going after
Oh,
what?
man.
Gazimbo. What?
I don't even
Gazimbo.
know.
Yeah, it's Eminem is going after this guy. I'm like, what is going on?
I'm behind that. Eminem is also jumping on someone's
Yeah.
neck.
Eminem is going at it as well. Yeah, so I've been just practicing, like, you know, this, and then, you know, like moving.
Perfect. Super.
So
Having that is
yeah.
going to give you so many advantages. So many advantages.
Yeah, so I've been just like, but what I'm trying to coordinate is now
2 hands together.
hands together.
Yeah.
because I got that part right. This like from here we start here,
That's it.
right?
Perfect.
So I got that
Mhm.
individually right now. It's together.
Together.
So this week will be together.
All right. I guess also there's some things that we're gonna adjust as well that will help with that as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Cool. So,
Apart from that, what about some of the other theory stuff that we did?
oh,
Just
okay.
apart from
So
the civic
7
things.
notes,
Mhm.
and then there are 12 notes from the 7 notes, which are A sharp, B sharp, A flat. So sort of like the offset or like a variation of
Yeah.
each note,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Or key. That's
You
what I
can call them
remember.
Notes is
Notes.
good. Yeah.
Okay, and then other than that, what else? I don't know. Let me just think. What else I remember? Yeah, that's what comes to my mind.
Still
right
good
now.
enough. Still good enough.
Right?
So I, as always, we're separating the
Right,
lesson
okay.
in 3 still.
Right.
How many minutes? We still have like a whole 4 minutes.
4 minutes, okay.
Recapping technique, then we move on to the theory stuff, and then we can just find a song and jam on
Right.
it. But it would be nice if we did pick a song that we can do every single week, so that
Yes.
you'll be able to like track how
Okay,
much
let's do
progress
that.
every
The
week.
one that we done last week.
The Adele one,
Not Adele. The John Legend.
John Legend one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We can
Right.
do that.
And there's something that I just remember. You wrote five finger technique. Is that for this week or last?
That's for this week.
This week.
The 7 note scale is the one that I showed
Okay.
you.
And then obviously I remember, I think it was, I can't remember where we started from. I think we started from on here,
Mhm.
but it was just every second finger. So it was, so if I says very, can you just come this way a bit more?
Yeah.
So it was more like, I think it was, and then it was something like this, right?
Yeah, and then the next 2 fingers.
Then I think I had to move right. Was it? Or was it?
Oh, the song we're playing.
Yeah, song,
yeah.
It was here, right? It was
it started-
C, and then was it?
Go ahead, yeah, it is.
Yeah. And then I can't remember what it next.
You can go
C,
that way up to
Oh.
this note.
Okay, so
C, G.
and then no,
Oh, that was another one. That one
Yeah.
was starting here.
we're starting here, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so right hand, right?
Perfect.
And then this
Okay,
one was
we
here.
are going to have to lift the chair up a bit. There's a crank on it. So
Yeah, there we go. Better
otherwise,
now.
your wrists
Yeah,
are
yeah.
going to
There we go.
suffer.
So I start here, right?
Yeah. No, right
Uh,
here by G.
G. This one is G,
Mhm.
right? So it was, and this one was here, I think.
On G as well.
On
So it
G.
moves- yeah,
This
that's
one. This is G, and
That's G. That's
Oh.
G. This is G as well.
oh, okay.
So we name it by, well, if it's in this shape, we name it by the lowest note. The note
Okay.
that's lowest.
Oh,
this is
okay.
called root position, but we're gonna get into that with
Okay.
chords and stuff like that.
Okay, we got 1 minute. And then, so it was A. Oh, it was the start, so yeah.
That's G, yeah.
So G,
And then
it was like
A first.
A is this one, yeah.
Mhm.
Right, and then this one also A.
That's G. So you name it based on what this lowest
Oh,
note is
right.
holding. Yeah.
Okay, so then that's this one, yeah.
Next to it.
This one.
Next to it. C. There we go.
Oh, here, yeah.
So
It went
G.
like. So it's like that.
That's a seventh chord. Okay, so both of these notes need to be identical. The lowest notes need to be exactly identical for now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I need to get behind.
We'll work on it. It's,
Okay.
I literally just threw one of the more advanced ideas at you to see how you'll
All right.
handle it, and then
Okay. Okay.
we know how to navigate that space.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
jump into the technique stuff. So this like almost every piano school that you'll go to will teach you this exercise.
Right. Yeah.
What I call the 5-finger exercise, because it doesn't have the switches. You're gonna have a better time just working your fingers out. Right now, we're trying to get your fingers. Because you use the keyboard so much,
Yeah.
you have an advantage because the shape of your fingers is already perfect. and
Okay.
It's supported. Most people, whenever they press the key like this part of the knuckle collapses.
Ah.
And then they
Okay.
start to have
Okay.
problems getting a clean tone from there. But you have a nice
Okay. I
curved
see.
shape, which is perfect.
Okay.
But the 5-finger exercise is literally that. You're going to be able to do this one easier on both
Okay.
hands because there are no switches. So we can start on C with both hands.
Okay.
And then we go for number
This,
one. You
this
alright?
one. Yeah.
Perfect. Finger number one.
And then.
Fourth finger on that side.
Oh, sorry.
There
Wait.
we go.
wait.
Don't worry about it.
So it
Make sure
starts
it's-
here.
There we go. And then backwards. Perfect. So now what we're going to work on is making sure that the rest of the fingers don't jump around when we play.
Ah.
So
Okay.
keep the, if it isn't playing, total relaxation.
Ah.
Right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Let's
like
go for
that.
it.
This is nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so you start here, right? This one and this one.
yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Now let's try get some more volume out of that, more power. Like
Oh,
really
okay.
press it, but challenge the other fingers to relax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So the louder you get usually is when the other fingers start to tense up. Cool stuff. Let's try and get your feet a bit further. and
Yeah,
flat.
so this mic here.
So you can also sit right on the tip of,
Yeah.
of the chair. So you can push the chair back, but you move forward in the chair.
Oh,
So that
okay.
you're sitting right on the tip. It forces you to.
Damn it. Damn it. Look at a slight adjustment and
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
feel
yeah.
so much better. Okay, let's go. Oh,
Yeah, a little bit more distance. Let's have you push further back again
Okay.
because
there we go.
the shape of your hand is going to cause you some discomfort. Perfect, perfect.
This guy is not.
Now, to get you a little bit more volume, I want you not to push from the finger but from your shoulders. Like push your shoulders almost as if you're kneading bread.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's
Okay. Okay.
yeah, give me like all of the bounce, that much bounce. job so far.
Okay.
So relax a bit more in that one.
Okay. Okay.
See how this one keeps touching the keys that it's going to play regardless of whether something else is playing or not. Let's aim for the same thing in the other hand as well.
Oh, because I keep on doing that.
Yeah, it's lifting.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's conscious mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Better,
It's
right?
better, yeah. That space, yeah.
Ah,
That's okay.
it sound different.
So this hand is playing it's playing the ring thing instead of the last one. So let's try thumb and pinky. There we go.
There we go. This one is still like going a little awkward here. Okay.
It's okay. You can move back a bit more actually as well. Yeah, because you want to be. Let's get a sense of what the sensation should be like. Like literally take your hands, put them in front of yourself, and then just let them loose,
Okay.
and then bring them to your side. That's how relaxed it should feel every time that you play.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn it. That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thumb.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm missing the. There we go.
That's the one. Pinky thumb. There we go. Ring point, ring index.
Ring. Oh. Oh, okay. I see now. Ooh, it's like my body muscles are moving here. Jeez, like never imagined such a delicate thing, and then like all your shoulder and everything is
Exactly,
working.
yeah, everything. All the way down to the floor. That's why I keep adjusting your feet as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you don't have good support and coming from the ground, you're literally drawing the energy from the ground. It's coming up into your shoulders.
I like
into your
that.
hands.
This is crazy. Okay, this is good. That's
Yeah.
very good. It's challenging. Like it's so micro muscular, like collectively working. You know?
Yeah. Great stuff. Now try to relax here as well. Try to relax here as well.
That's good. Okay.
Okay, so here's a little adjustment again that's going to
Okay.
encourage you to relax even more. Every note that you play, I want you to rotate in the direction of where the note is going. Right? So you play thumb, rotate, finger, rotate. Let's try that
Okay.
out. Let's work on one hand at a time.
Okay.
So I need this kind of emotion, literally. Rotation. Draw circles with your wrist.
It's easy. Right?
Bigger circles, yeah. So there we go. Especially down there, you'll find it a little bit more awkward to make the circles, but work on it. It'll give you
Because I'm naturally just going this
There
like
we go.
instead of because like my arm is thing like this, you know.
Mhm.
So
For that last note, you can even fold your thumb. I usually fold my thumb under to get that last note
let me see.
with straight fingers. So I fold it there, but in a relaxed position, almost as if putting the hand where it wants to be naturally, right? Not forcing it any other way or anything like that, because that takes energy.
Okay,
to do.
I see. Oh.
And you can do it slowly as well. Just feel it out. It's also about getting your body in a place where, alright. There you go. But make sure you're not going straight down. You circle.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. And don't. This is all, the energy that it takes to get your hand to there is energy not necessarily wasted, that you're using that you could be putting into something else. Because when you start playing really fast pieces, that's when all of those little bits of energy that you're spending when
Because
you shouldn't.
then it's like,
Exactly. That's about it. Yeah. So
but
now,
it's like it needs to just, it's like a butterfly. It needs to just like,
so it's just
so smooth.
I need the energy and the tone and everything to be even, almost as if it was played by the same finger,
Ah,
right? Because they all have different levels of
that's
strength.
such a good analogy. I love it. I see. The weakness is
Yeah,
here.
on the other hand, yeah. Fingers. We can isolate that. Let's isolate that. And go. Let's raise your wrist a little bit more. Perfect. Yeah, you can do that. So now you have to switch the direction of the circle. So draw the circle in the direction you're moving in. So if you're moving in this direction,
Oh, it's like you're getting a grip on the key.
yeah. So your circle is becoming more a linear line up and down. So try to actually make it a circle again. Circles are very.
But
powerful
I see when
structures.
you place it, when you place your finger, then it stays in that position.
And to hold down the note. So I'm doing, it's a combination of both the circle and also this.
Oh,
Yeah. That's how I'll be able to get so much volume, even from the pinky, which is traditionally weak. Right? So it's at this point in the circle.
but it's not the whole arm. It's just.
It's the wrist. Because I know this is the point where the pinky is the strongest when it's pushing that way. So it's at this point in the circle.
But then that's like a whole thing. Is
So let's just try it without the note maybe, because getting used to this motion of the wrist, it's not turning upside down, it's
Yes.
literally drawing a
Yeah,
circle
they-
there you go.
yeah, they,
Circle with just your wrist.
yeah, that's just that.
Mm-hmm.
They between these two, it's messing it up.
I think this is like one of those things where weakness is actually stronger than trying to actually be strong at it. Because your
Oh.
hand is actually pretty heavy,
Right.
right? And we're trying to use the weight of your hand to press the key and not muscle or tension. So we're trying to use, I'm dropping my hand. So let's try that first.
Which one?
right?
Sorry.
So let's start with your index and just drop the weight of your finger into it and make sure it doesn't collapse. There we go. Make sure your hand doesn't collapse. Yeah, your finger shouldn't collapse. Let's try the other finger, middle finger. There we go. And this is where the trouble starts. I have a nail there, so there we go. Make sure it doesn't collapse. Drop your whole hand into it.
Ah.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. Make sure these are relaxed.
Oh, that's already.
So don't hit, just drop. Don't catch either. You're catching at the bottom.
I am. Oh, it's such a. You have to like let go of.
Yeah, relax. Trust your hand to do what it needs to do. Yeah, It's okay if it's messy too. There we go. Yeah, much better. Not catching, just giving the hand the support that it needs. There we go. Much better. It's gonna give you a clear tone every single time. Make sure your finger doesn't collapse here either. Right, so you want to keep it. Did you try out the tennis ball?
No, I haven't tried the tennis ball. I've been just doing this
Okay.
and then trying to get that
Separations.
separation and that like because it's so tricky. Like you just sit and then you try to get that. You know?
Let me see if I can get you something that's close enough to a tennis game. So try playing with this crumpled up in your fist.
Okay.
There we go.
So now I
Keep
just
that shape and support the whole time. You can do it with the 5-finger exercise.
okay. So
Thumb on that one. Yeah. You can place all the fingers down where they're gonna play.
then the balls okay.
And then raise your wrist a little bit more.
This one, right?
Pull back a bit further from the chair again, because this bend here is gonna cause you a lot of trouble later.
Okay. Is that fine?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, this is the shape in which your hand is the strongest. Curves will always be stronger and more resilient than straight lines. Straight lines snap. Curves can flex.
This is natural, right?
Naturally, yeah. There we go. So you have a lot more volume now even from it.
I see.
So you're using the natural shape of your hand and not the muscles.
And you can like even tone is even
Even. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jeez. Okay. The streaming ended.
No, no, we're still swimming, yeah. Hi, everybody.
Oh.
Still on.
Oh,
Yeah.
other people watching. I don't know.
No, I doubt it. Not at this time. They usually watch it after the fact.
Oh, I see. I see.
One loyal viewer views it every single day. Probably my mom or something. We're already getting a way better tone than when we started. Perfect. Can you try the 2-finger thing with the
Ah, 2-finger thing? What?
yeah, these two. So these two.
Which one is that?
So these two, and these two.
Oh. I'm not hearing it. It's soft.
Yeah, it's you'll get
How do you eat the keyboard?
it. You'll get it. Don't worry. Make sure the others are also relaxed.
What is yours?
The other fingers that are not.
Oh, right.
That's like a general rule. If it isn't playing, it isn't tense.
Oh.
Like these ones are tensing,
Oh.
and these ones are playing.
Because naturally you tend to lift it up so because you don't want to play,
So.
right?
Exactly.
So now.
Tension is your number one enemy. You want to fight it at all costs.
Okay, let's try that. That's the middle finger now.
Let's lift your wrist just a little bit. There we go. And then turn it a bit more straight.
That's right.
So bring your elbow in, but your wrist There we go. And then you can lift it a bit this way.
Okay.
Bring your elbow in a bit. So it's this sort of an angle to straighten this part. Because you
Oh.
don't want this curve.
Like this.
This curve is going to cause tension in these muscles.
Oh, I see.
Then-
Okay.
Yeah, you get injured from there. So you don't want this shape,
First.
better this shape.
Like a whole arm adjustment.
So I think next time as well we should probably start with these warm-ups. Let's
Yeah.
do them now. It might assist with this little bit. So let's try that. Both
Okay.
hands up.
Okay.
And then let's try go side to side. Keep the hands straight, so no bend like this.
Okay.
Straight hand. And then we're going this way, and then this way slowly, just to feel out where all of these places are. And then we're gonna go right there at the end and go up and down, right at the end. Make sure it isn't going back in, right at the end. Yeah, up and down. And then feel how it's stretching all over there.
Mm.
Up and down, and then let's go to the opposite side, up and down, up and down. Now we can go circles, complete full circles, and then other way around, up and down, side to side. There you go. Try to do it like a lot more relaxed. Yeah, they're fighting each other.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, that's about it. And then let's go with those circles that we were doing. Just your wrist, circles in your wrist, same side.
Oh. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, same direction. They're going opposites. There you go, circles in your wrist. Make sure it's just your wrists, because your arms are getting involved. So just your wrists.
It's more difficult than in.
It looks, yeah. So this is a good one you can play with at home.
Yeah.
Just getting the wrists going in the same direction, and then opposite direction, and then countering each other's motion inwards, outside. Just play with those ideas, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of
It's
fun.
like a whole mindset change with this thing.
Yeah. So 5-finger exercise, that's what you can take with you this week. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back to what we did last week. Just keep those two.
5-finger. Let me just write this down.
Sure. Because we are about to move to more of like the theory.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. What do we do now?
We're going to talk through scales.
Oh,
how to
okay.
build them and-
No, what do we complete now?
Oh, that's technical.
Oh, just write this down. 5-finger exercise. From 9 today. The month was. Okay, so that's. I guess I need to practice a wrist.
The mobility in the wrist as well. Especially practicing with circles. Those ones will be the most beneficial. If you
Yeah.
separate your wrists from your arms and then from your shoulders, you'll be able to play a lot more relaxed. Because any tension that's happening here isn't going to cause tension here.
Mhm.
After like 2 hours, 3 hours of playing straight, you will start to feel it in your traps and your back.
Bringing back my tabla memories.
Okay. Does that also cause a lot of tension?
Yeah, it's more of like this part here,
Okay.
because the one drum that you play sideways,
I see.
and then this drum that you play.
On top, right?
Yeah. Anyway, cool.
Alright. I guess now we can move on to
Yeah.
scales,
Cool.
right?
Let's
Scales basically is what we use to define what key we're in,
okay.
right? Usually,
Okay.
right? Depending on what intervals exists between the notes, we can tell which key we're in,
Okay.
and
to
then we can
define
tell which, yeah. And it's also the quality of the scale comes from the intervals that exist inside the scale.
Well, you said a lot there.
Okay.
Okay, so
No problem.
When you say quality,
So whether
what does
it's
he mean by that?
whether it's major or minor,
Okay.
or if it's diminished, all of these words are going to make sense in a
Okay.
little bit.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, they all of this defines intervals. So there's the basic one that we worked on, semitone and whole tone.
Right.
But there are other intervals like a minor third,
Okay.
right? So far we worked on semitone. Let me go up here because semitone,
Right.
tone, then we have a minor third,
Minor third, which was from here.
which is basically a whole tone plus a half tone,
Half tone. Okay.
right? And then two whole tones will make a major third.
Two whole tone. Okay. So that's
So two of those.
so this is
This is one whole tone.
oh, okay. So all.
Be careful here because there's a note that's missing, so you're adding an extra one, so it'll be here.
Oh, okay. So these two.
Yes. There we go. You
So
just
that will be
basically-
called a third.
That will be called a major third.
A major third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Major third. Two whole tones next to each other make a major third. So that's probably worth noting.
Okay. Two. I'm gonna have to go and read up on this a little bit more.
That's okay.
Two whole tone plus half.
No, just two whole tones together. Right? So two whole tones. So one, from where I am, I count 1, 2, that's a whole tone. 1 half step, four half steps. Let's count it like that then.
Okay.
I go half step number 1, half step number 2, half step number 3, half step number 5. I mean
Okay.
4, sorry.
4. Yeah.
That's two whole tones.
That's two whole tone. Okay.
Two whole tones or 4 half tones.
Okay. Made up of.
There we go, yeah. That's a great way to put it, conceptualize it.
Okay. I'll have to go and practice that a little bit more.
Okay. So this concept, so far, so good, right? Half step and a whole tone. So far, so good.
Yeah.
And then from there, the next interval, because that we call those intervals, the next interval up from there is the minor third.
Okay.
This gives a somber, sad sort of feel to
Okay.
whatever chord we have it. Also, the third defines the quality of the chord,
Okay.
right? Whether it's sad or happy, whether it's major or minor is determined by the third.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The third interval. So if I'm here and I played this, technically you can call this a minor chord.
Minor chord. Okay.
It's just not a triad. A triad would now start to have 3 notes. When we have, this is worth noting as well.
Okay.
When you have 3 notes played at the same time or in succession.
Ooh.
When you have, just as I say it.
Okay. Okay. Let me write it down.
Okay, so when you have three notes,
Okay. 3 notes. Yeah.
played at the same time or in succession, it's called a triad.
Same time. It's called a
Triad.
triad like that.
Yeah, that's perfect. So it's a triad when it's like this. That's a triad
Okay.
because it has 1, 2, 3. The ones we were messing around with earlier. Those
Okay.
are triads. Chords then start to stack up and become. This is not this would be a dyad. This is a triad, and then now we start to build. We call them extensions. Chords with
Okay. So it's
extensions.
not like quad something.
Yeah, no. I bet someone somewhere out there probably calls it that, but
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. But I sort of understand the logic behind why it's okay.
Yeah,
Makes
and
sense.
then
now.
you can keep adding. If you had
So
enough
those are all just extensions.
extensions, and then if you had enough fingers, you could keep going.
Okay. So these are called. Just play one of them, and those are called. One of it is called the triad, right?
Yeah, one of 3 notes together. That's a triad.
Okay. The 2 notes together.
This
2
is
whole
a
notes.
dyad.
It's called a
Is a dyad.
dyad. Let me write that down because that's the one I made note of. 2
I
notes.
see.
It's called
A dyad.
DAA.
D. Yeah.
Dyad. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a diet. Any two notes played together in succession. It could be this. This is also a diet. It's just not a very pleasing one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's sort of kind of. So scales, in essence, help us. There's no right or wrong notes, right? Ever.
Okay.
But scales help us find the most harmonically pleasing notes that can exist together.
Oh, okay,
So,
I like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Help us.
Find the most harmonically pleasant or pleasing.
Harmonic. I hope that's spelled it right.
That's okay. I'm probably worse.
Pleasing.
Notes
Notes.
that can be played together. So that's what a scale is. Think of it almost like a rule, right? If I want to get a happy sound, right, I will play in this rule. That's like, it's very happy. And most of that sort of happy, okay, sorry, let me pick this up. Happy sort of tone that it gets from the third and the sixth. But right now let's focus on the third, because this is what gives the chord its name.
Why do you call it third?
Why do I call it the third?
Yeah, why?
It's literally the third note in the.
No, but how did they get to the name third?
Because if this is okay, we call this is a root.
Oh, okay.
This gives the scale its name.
So C is the
root.
okay.
Essence, yeah. So if I said I want to play a C major scale,
Okay. C is
not C specifically. I think
okay.
I was gonna get to the point where we define each of them.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's better
Okay,
to wait
so
on
I'll
that. C
just-
specifically is not the
Okay.
root, right?
Okay.
This is not necessarily the third.
Third. Okay.
This is just the third note of
But-
the scale.
Oh, okay.
So if
okay.
I wanted to play if I asked you, hey, can you play me an A major scale? Then
Okay.
you'd find A
Okay.
and then play the formula for A major.
So that follows the A
Yes.
major.
And then I'm
okay.
gonna give you the formula for that, and you can
Ah,
find
okay.
absolutely any key,
Okay.
any scale.
Okay. This is the formula.
Yeah. And then based on how
Here's the
you
formula I won't find on Google. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
yeah, based on how you adjust the intervals inside that scale or inside that formula,
Right.
you then start to get different tonalities, like a major tonality, which is happy, and then a minor tonality, which is more sad, and then you start to get diminished tonalities, which has a lot of tension in it, and then augmented ones, which is bright and.
Ah. Okay.
So depending on the sort of sound you wanted to get, because depending on the scale I'm using, the people in the audience are going to feel a different thing. So like for instance, if I play this chord, let's see if we can get a little bit more of that. So if I play this chord for instance, versus playing this chord, right? Both of them are the same, they're triads, but because of the distance between the root and the third, they give you a different kind of feeling inside, like this compared to, right? Compared to, which is happy, sadish, right? There's different things that influence how you feel when a chord is playing. One of them is what came in front of it.
Okay.
But the biggest thing is what's the interval between the root and the third, right? So if I play, and I play, can you hear the difference?
Yeah.
That adjusts the tonality of it, we call it tonality. And then after that you can also adjust this, but you can never adjust this, because if you adjust the root, you've changed the name of the scale.
Okay. Okay.
So the only thing you can't really adjust is the root.
Okay, but I mean, in the when you say not, that's when you decide on the scale, right? Like that's
When I've decided, yeah,
yeah,
this is
that's the
scale I'm
root
playing.
for the scale.
Exactly.
Okay, alright.
Exactly.
Because obviously then the
It
whole
becomes-
the feel of it will
Changes.
change because now the tone and then every what do you call this the
Intervals.
intervals thereafter will
Yeah,
change,
will
as,
change
well.
as well.
Okay, makes
Exactly.
sense. Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
So the root you can never adjust.
Okay.
Once I've decided I want to play a C major chord, I can't adjust that C.
Mm.
Right? Once I do, it becomes something else.
Okay.
Right? So think of this as like the foundation.
So that's
of
how
the
you
house.
catch the guys who learn by
By
playing.
ear.
Okay.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
So it's like that, right? And then you have this third. So this is tonic. This is called supertonic. So
Oh,
you
okay.
write this.
Okay.
This is what you were trying to get there.
Okay.
So the root is called the tonic. And that's the first note of the scale, which gives
Of the scale, right?
Mhm. which gives the scale its name. So if someone asks you for a C major scale or C whatever scale, they're asking you to start on a root of C.
Okay. So it's the first note of the scale which gives the
The scale its name.
scale its name. Okay.
So if I asked for a D major or D minor or D whatever, I'm just asking you the first note you should have in that scale is D.
Okay.
And then from there,
Everything else will follow. So
Ex-
if when the musicians are trying to synchronize, they will
Mhm.
say,
let's play the key of D.
okay,
And
and
we
then
all know.
everyone will, all the instruments will, everything will align. They know
Ex-
this
They know this scale.
scale for that.
Everyone is playing the same scale.
So when they're reading the notes, they're actually reading the scale.
Exactly. Often they're just reading in this scale, which I think this week or the following week or the week after that, we'll start looking at the staff and how
Yes,
exactly.
this is it's like all pretty like making sense.
yeah. Yeah. So
I mean, it's a little bit tricky. I mean, tricky in a sense that because I think there's a language to understanding this
Exactly.
thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
English language.
Mhm.
So I'm pretty sure in other languages they have their own definition of scale,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
and then they're probably going to call it something.
Yeah.
But I think it's very important that I understand this,
Mhm.
because then once I get this, then everything else will be like
Falls in
piggyback
place.
off this. Yeah,
Exactly. This is
the
the
foundation.
very foundation.
Okay, I like this first principle.
Yeah. First principle, yes.
I like that. Okay,
Exactly.
great.
So first we get the root, which gives it its name,
Right.
right?
Mm.
And then we have the tonic. I mean, tonic is the root.
Tonic
And then we
is
have the
the-
supertonic.
Okay. What is the supertonic?
Supertonic is just literally the note right after the root. Supertonic, above the tonic.
The note. Right.
So let's make it even more precise and say
Okay.
a whole tone above the root. So
Okay,
the
so-
note a whole tone above the root.
Oh, the note. Oh, tone. Above the root.
Yeah.
That will be supertonic.
Yeah, that's the supertonic. So this would not be a supertonic.
Oh, okay.
So this is the supertonic,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And this doesn't give.
That's in the context of scale.
That's in the context of the
Okay,
scale.
all right. Because what you mentioned last week about semitone, that
Mm.
would be different. Now.
This is a semitone still.
Oh, still a
No matter
semitone.
if whether it's in a
Regardless
scale
scale
or
or not,
whatever,
okay.
it will always be.
Okay, so I can say like what this is. I can verify with other musicians, for example, the semitone will be A or G or whatever. Okay.
If I'm on C, the semitone above it will always be C sharp. The semitone below it will always be B.
Okay.
That will
Okay.
never change.
Okay. Great. Got it.
Yeah. And then supertonic does not play any tonal roles in the scale.
What do you mean by
It
that?
doesn't give the scale any tonality. It doesn't make it major or minor
Oh,
or
okay.
diminished
So
or anything
because of
like
the,
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just colorful.
Ah.
Usually
Okay.
we use it as a color note. Like when we play a chord, like a seventh like that, it adds a nice color. Like usually nice, beautiful color. So if I played a chord like this, where are you chord? The chord doesn't want to be played. If I played a beautiful chord like this, right? Or even
Okay.
this is adding the ninth sort of color,
Mm.
and this is the seventh, and all that, but we're gonna get there. So we have the tonic,
Mm.
we have
Super
the
super
supertonic,
tonic.
and we have the median.
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 What is a median?
So this one is the one that gives it gives the scale its tonality really. This is the biggest, the most, the heaviest note in the whole scale.
Tonality.
This gives it tonality, whether major or minor. So if someone asks you for a C major, yes, so tonic, supertonic, median. So the median is the one that gives it its name. If it's a C major or a C minor, we get that from the median.
It's because of the way it ends.
Exactly, exactly. The distance between this and
It's
this.
so exciting. I love this.
Perfect. I'm glad you're having a great time with it. So, if you have a note that is 2 semitones above the root, it's a major third. So that's worth noting as well. Side
Okay.
note, actually.
Okay.
Not,
Okay.
not together with these notes. Side
Okay.
noting it.
Okay. So what would this would be?
This would be on the median if the note is 2 whole tones above the root, or the median. Let's call it, just call it the median. But if the median is 2 whole tones
Okay.
above the root,
Median is above the root.
yeah, so 2 whole tones above the root.
Oh, if the median is two tone.
Mhm.
Let me just make sure I don't mess this up for myself.
Yes.
Above the root.
Mhm. And that's a major interval.
Interval.
And then if it's 1 whole tone plus a semitone,
One whole tone plus this. Okay, yeah.
so if you flatten it, remember we were talking about sharp and flat the last time. So if you flatten the median, you have a minor chord.
Okay. Alright.
That's
Say,
literally.
say it in words again.
So if you flatten the median,
Right.
right, you have a minor chord.
Okay. Okay. Flatten the median.
Yeah,
So how would you flatten the median? So if you're playing from here,
Mhm.
so this
So
would
if
be
I
your
have these two
median.
together, this is my median, yes.
Okay.
So if I take it and I flatten it.
Oh, afterwards. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
We, together actually, not afterwards.
Okay.
Like not playing this in the scale makes it minor already. Like I'm excluding this when I'm playing a C minor.
Right.
This does not take part.
Okay.
It's no invite to the party in essence. Right, so from here to here, if I say make this scale a major scale, you would play this. Make it a minor scale. Just by adjusting this, can you hear the difference in tonality?
It sounds already different. Yeah.
Just one small adjustment. So that's the median. The median gives the whole scale its
So-
tonality.
So this is a median,
Mhm.
and then this would be called
It's also a median.
right.
But depending, it's either it's a major median or a minor median.
So what is a minor median?
It's the median flattened, minored.
Okay, and
When we say
major
minor,
is this
usually-
one, right?
This one.
So this will be major median.
Mhm.
Minor.
Minor.
Oh.
Yeah, so no matter where you are, if you go 4 semitones above it, this is a major median. This is a minor median.
So then, with that logic, will that be is a minor supertonic?
So the term minor would literally just mean bringing it down 1 semitone.
Right. So then this would be this one, yeah.
Yeah. But I would never.
Okay.
I doubt that anyone ever says
No,
that.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
understand.
yeah,
like,
no,
So
no.
that will be,
Logically, perfectly correct.
and then this will be the median, minor median.
Yeah, minor median.
Okay.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
essence, if you
getting
say
it,
minor,
getting
you're
it.
just pulling it down once.
Yeah, but you see, these are all just light bulb moments. I need to go and learn this thing over and over.
Okay.
Because like now it's trying to like fill the knowledge gaps where I
Mhm.
wanted to know what it means.
What it means.
So now you're actually giving that
Yeah,
knowledge.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, So,
So anytime you have any of those sort of questions and spaces, make sure to throw them my way so that we
Okay.
can start to fill those gaps.
okay, great.
And then we can speed this process up and get to the meaty stuff.
Okay, okay, good. This is good. This is very good.
Let me quickly recover this. There we go. Yeah, we're still good.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, minor third, major third. We have tonic, supertonic, median. I know this is the dominant. Subdominant. This
Okay.
is called the subdominant. So the fourth one is the subdominant.
Okay, so wait, let me just start here. So root is first,
Mm-hmm.
this is second,
Mm-hmm.
third. So this one is
Subdominant.
okay. So that one is
That's the
subdominant.
fourth one. Subdominant is always, if you want to count tones and all of that, just notice the fourth note really in the scale. Right? The only job tonally that I can think of that the subdominant plays is when it replaces a third, it creates a sus chord. Last week you were playing a lot of sus chords and I kept telling you, oh, that's a sus chord. That's a sus chord. You might not remember what you were. Yeah, so when you take the median, right, and instead of minoring it, you major it.
Ah, okay.
Right? You raise it.
Right,
a
I
half
remember.
step.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. Okay, okay,
It then becomes a sus four chord.
okay. But that's really just the finger
Yeah,
doing its magic there.
It was good magic though. This is a great chord because it creates a lot of tension,
Okay,
right? And it often comes before you land on your tonic,
okay.
right? So I play
Mm,
just naturally resolves
lands on.
on the median. So it goes from the subdominant to the median.
Okay,
So this would be a C sus 4.
okay.
C sus 4, when you flatten that 4,
Mm,
you get the major. And then when you flatten it again, C.
mm,
This median is so powerful that it can create this sort of sound, that sort of sound, and this sort of sound just by moving it around.
mm.
Right? And there's also a sus 2,
So that's your root
supertonic.
supertonic. Sorry, supertonic. Then who are these guys?
I think it's this guy. I need to go check on him. I don't know what's happening there.
Upstairs, next door.
No, it might be my brother there. I don't know
Oh,
what he's
okay.
doing.
Is everything okay?
He's probably okay. I don't know what he's doing. Let
Is he
me
moving?
check on him
Okay. Alright.
quickly. You can work on the ideas of like.
I feel like someone is moving or what?
Oh wait, let me have a look. It might not be him.
Yeah, it sounds very far.
Yeah, it's not him. It's not him.
Or maybe it's the version actor. Anyway.
So yeah, we have tonic, supertonic, median, which gives us the tonality of the whole damn thing.
Mm.
Whether this is a minor scale or a major scale is given here. So we get the name from here, and we get the tonality from here,
The tonality always comes from the median.
from the median.
Okay.
But caveat, the dominant is also pretty influential as well. You can live without the dominant, but you can't live without the median. But the dominant does also give tonality, whether it's augmented or diminished.
So it doesn't matter if it's subdominant or
Mhm.
dominant.
No. So dominant and subdominant are two.
Which one gives the
different
tone?
notes. Dominant does.
Dominant. Okay.
So the next note that we're going to discuss
Okay.
right after this. So the dominant,
That's all right. It gives the scale a
major or minor tonality.
tonality. I'm sorry, rewrite this word.
Okay.
Tonality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then this would be
And then say whether it's major or minor.
minor.
There we go. And then then this also adds to the tonality. Just adds. Tells us whether it's diminished or augmented.
Tells us if it's
Diminished,
oh,
augmented, or natural. Let's just call it natural.
diminished,
Augmented or natural. So if it's a natural fifth, it would sound like this. If it's a diminished fifth, you would flatten it, you'd minor it, you'd minor the fifth.
Oh.
Right? And then it sounds like that. That's a diminished. And then you major it and become an augmented. So this adds to tonality. These are the three notes that add to tonality.
Okay.
And then there's also a 7, but that doesn't really pay much to tonality.
Okay. And that would be called, what is it? That's after dominant, right?
After dominant, we have a submedian. That's the 6th.
Submedian.
Yeah. I don't know how they came up with that as well, but
So
they
you
did.
could, okay. Am I writing that one down now?
Yeah,
or
you
is
can write it
the
down.
next
You can
one?
write it down. I think this is all that the 5th does.
Okay. And this will be submedian.
Submedian. That's the 6th note.
Median.
Mhm.
Okay. So what does it do? It's same thing as the.
It's just color. This is like the 9th, the supertonic. It adds
Oh.
color.
Oh, okay. So I'll just write adds.
It adds color, really. And then after that, we have the what's this thing in Locrian mode? Leading tone. You can call it a leading tone.
Leading tone. Okay.
Call it a leading tone. I hope that's the actual, because it has a couple of names. The leading tone is what I always remember it as.
Leading tone.
Or subtonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is this? The 7th note.
Oh, 7.
Yeah. You have it.
I just want to make a note of
That's
it.
okay.
Because I didn't write like these are number of notes. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Great. And then now I'll give you the formula that we
Okay,
follow for
okay.
major plan.
All right, let's go.
So you go whole tone, half tone.
Whole
So you
tone,
can just
okay.
write W for whole tone you'll write W, for half tone you'll write H. So W, W, H, W, 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 H. So whole tone, half tone, whole tone, half tone.
Okay.
That's major
This
for a
means-
major scale. And then for a minor scale, right, you would go whole tone, half tone. And then whole tone, half tone, and then whole tone, half tone, whole tone.
Whole tone, half tone, whole tone, half tone, half tone, whole tone.
So whole tone, so whole tone, half tone, whole tone, half tone, whole tone. Is that what we have?
Say it, repeat again.
So that's whole tone, half tone,
Yeah.
whole tone, half tone, whole tone. Right? That's a major scale.
Minor scale.
Minor, yeah. Good catch.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Yeah.
That's a minor scale. And then from here, you start to adjust it to give different kind of minor scales and different kinds
So how
of
come I
major
had
scales.
6 notes in here? The minor.
Is it?
Yeah. Whole tone,
That's
half
okay.
tone, whole tone.
So we have whole tone, half tone, right? And then whole tone, half tone, whole tone, whole tone. Yeah, there's another whole tone at the end. Sorry about that. There we go.
Getting it. 7 notes. 7 notes.
It has to be 7. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
catch there. Good catch. So major and minor. And then once you start to adjust them, we start to have things that are called modes.
Okay.
right? But we can get into modes later. That's
Okay.
slightly advanced from where we are.
Okay.
So the thing that I like to, how I teach it in a way that it sticks is like, for major, it's always skip. First you play and then you say,
Okay.
right? So you'd say skip. So I play the note that I'm on, and I'd say skip. I've skipped and then I say it. And I say skip. So basically whole tone. And then where the switch is usually where the half tone is.
Okay.
On this hand. It's
Okay.
different on this hand. So for now we have, and then where the skip is a half tone.
Okay.
And then from there everything else is a whole tone until we have to go to the little finger.
Okay.
Right? So now if I asked you to switch the major scale and take it to play it in A, just know that up until you get to the part where you're supposed to switch in this hand, everything is a whole tone. So I'd skip that, go to this,
Mm.
I'd skip this, go to this,
Okay.
and then when I switch, that's when my half tone is.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? And then from then, I'm skipping this, going there for a whole tone, I'm skipping this, going there for a whole tone, I'm skipping this, going there for a whole tone, and now I need to go to my pinky, that's a half tone as well.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So if I say play any key, let's try E. Right? Remember, you're only playing a half tone where you have to switch to your thumb. Let's try
Okay.
E. This is such a hack
Okay. So.
from E.
Oh, from E.
There
Okay.
you go. If you grasp this, we are golden. I promise you.
Okay.
This is the thing that so many keyboardists struggle with, playing
Okay.
in every key.
Okay.
And this is the hack that has made it easy for me. So
Okay.
there we go.
So what about?
Whole tones until you need to switch. When you
Okay.
need to switch, that's when it's a half tone.
All right.
Okay,
So
play whole
this is the
tones.
whole tone. This is the whole tone.
Yes. There we go.
This is a whole tone.
There we go. And
Then-
now it's a half tone because you're switching.
So that will be this one
There
here,
we go.
and then this one here, which is the.
Natural order of your fingers. Make sure to follow the natural order
Oh,
of your fingers.
then this one, then this one, yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
And then
Everything from here is a whole tone.
Oh, then that will be this one, yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
And then there's also a whole tone.
This will always be a half tone. This will always be a half tone.
Oh, half tone, then this one.
There we go.
Okay.
So if you grasp this, you
Okay.
can, in essence, play in every key.
Oh, okay.
You can play in every key, and this is a challenge for many musicians.
Okay.
Right? Playing in every key is such a challenge, and it is this simple of a concept that is holding them back. Being able to know that no matter where I start, as long as I have whole tones in every finger, except for when I need to switch and when I get to my pinky.
Okay.
Right? Only when I'm switching and reaching my
So
pinky.
this is for the major, right?
This is for the major.
Okay.
Yeah. For the minor, there's a hack that I use for that as well. But for now, if you get the major, the minor will be easy.
So
to get to.
which major scale do I start at A, right?
A. You can play any major scale.
Any major scale. So if I start at we did I start earlier on?
You started at A. I mean E. You started at E.
E,
so,
right?
Yeah.
So so A will be whole, so it will be whole.
So you play and then you say. It's not whole
okay.
until
Okay, so it's
play first and then you say whole. Whole would be you'd say whole after you've played that.
oh.
Yeah.
So what is
Now
this
it's a
one?
whole tone. Until you've made an interval, you can't call it a whole tone. Now it's a whole tone.
Okay, so
So from here you're just on the tonic.
so I just don't say anything.
You don't say anything there.
Whole,
Mhm.
whole,
Mhm.
and then half,
Mhm.
and then this one is whole.
Whole. That's a half because it's.
Oh,
E
sorry,
is
sorry.
left.
Yes, this is whole,
Mhm.
and then this one is whole, right?
Mhm.
Whole.
No, that was. There's nothing in between there.
Oh,
that's-
there's this one, yes.
Yes. There we go.
So from here, I was
Let's
here.
start over because.
Yeah.
So just remember, this is the hack. This is the
Okay.
hack,
Right.
right? Every other finger, except for when you switch back to the thumb and go to this, is a whole note.
Okay.
Every other finger.
I think more for me, it's more about
Mhm.
which key.
Which key to play? I see.
which key is the whole?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
I see what you mean.
yeah. So
Mhm.
if I'm starting at this one, right?
Mhm.
E, right?
Mhm.
So this is whole.
Mhm.
Then for me, it was this, like, because I played this.
The first scale was started with. I see.
Right. So and then because of like sharp
Mhm.
and minor,
Mhm.
I was thinking differently. So it will be ho,
Mhm.
and then half,
Mhm.
and then
You've got it. Yeah.
ho,
Mhm.
ho,
And watch out
and
here
then
because there's no black key.
roll, and then ho, and then half, yeah,
No whole. Because
Oh,
when we say a
ho.
finger, yeah.
ho, and then half,
There we go.
and then we don't work it back.
We can work backwards, but for now I just need you to
Let's
get
just
the concept.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
try it
I
again.
understand.
On a
Okay.
different key.
I'll
Like
just
one
put
of
this
the
down.
I think we'll use the time that we for the jam today on this because this
Yes.
is far more.
I like this. Let's get this right.
So let's try one of the black keys, starting from one of the black keys.
Okay, so let me just remember what is it again? So it's whole, half, whole. Okay,
This is the key to it.
all right.
This is the key to it. The key to it
So-
is every other finger,
Yeah,
except for when you need to switch back to the thumb
yeah.
and the pinky, is a whole.
Okay.
That way, the only time you're thinking of a yeah, go ahead.
If I touch any key,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Even if it's like here,
Mhm.
right? And if I'm starting here,
Mhm.
then that will be whole.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Where you start is just the tonic.
Oh, it's just
Until
not,
you've
okay.
made an interval, until you've gone from where you started
Okay.
to somewhere else.
So if I say here,
Mhm.
right? Whole,
It'll be a whole.
whole,
Now you need to switch. It's half.
half.
There we go.
Then it will
Everything
be
else until your pinky is whole.
whole.
So, I guess.
Oh, so from here,
Mhm.
this is a half.
This is a half.
Oh.
And then whole. That's a half because
Oh.
there's nothing here.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's start again. So if I say
Mhm.
whole, half,
Mhm.
whole.
Watch out. So look up here instead of down here. Down here can be very deceptive
Okay.
because these two notes look like there's something in between them. These two notes and these two notes look pretty identical. But if you're looking up here, you can tell that there's a difference between these two notes and these two notes.
Okay. So let's try it again. So if I start here,
Mhm.
whole, half,
Yes.
then whole will be this
Mhm,
one,
mhm,
and then this one will be whole. Sorry, this one will be
there we
whole.
go.
Okay, whole, another whole,
mhm.
and then there's a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
alright.
start on G
I
sharp.
need to just figure that part out. Okay, so G will be this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then G sharp.
G sharp,
Yeah.
this one, yeah. Okay.
Yes. Name it with your thumb.
Oh, okay.
For now, let's just name it
Okay.
with your thumb.
Whole, whole.
Mhm,
Then this is whole,
mhm.
and then this is half.
Yeah, but you need to go to your thumb.
Oh, sorry. So
It's good. It's really good, but you don't have to. But it's really good practice.
No. Let's stick to it.
Yeah.
Let's stick to it. Right. So there's a half.
Mhm.
Then whole will be this one here. Sorry.
That's
This
it.
one.
Anything that's immediately after is a half.
Okay. So this is a
Yeah.
whole,
Mhm.
and then another whole,
Mhm.
and then I think there were 3 whole.
Mhm.
So it's this one, yeah. Not this one. Is
Yeah,
it this
that
one?
one. This one is immediately after, and then this is the whole.
No, this is the whole, and then half.
There we go.
Okay.
This is the challenge. This
Okay.
here.
Let's try it. Can we try like with
Sure,
this?
sure.
How much time do we
No
have?
problem. We can go up until like 25 past, half past.
Okay, all right. So I just want to do this like 5-6 times.
That's okay.
7 is the lucky number for me. So if we can do it 7 times, that would be great. Then I'll be out of it.
So the key thing to memorize here is the fact that only until you need to switch after you've done 1, 2, 3, after the third one, you have to switch to your thumb, and that's always going to be half.
Okay, let's get that right. Okay,
Let's
so
let's work on that. So for
right.
G sharp.
G sharp. So that's A, G, right?
Yeah.
G sharp.
Always name it with your thumb.
Sorry. O, and then this will
Middle
be
finger. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Remember
okay,
that
so
first thing that
yeah,
we?
so that's
yeah.
this one here,
Mhm.
and then.
But you have to go to the thumb.
Oh,
1, 2,
sorry,
3,
sorry.
1, 2, 3,
Let's
4,
start
5.
again. So just G sharp.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that.
F sharp, G sharp,
G sharp.
perfect.
Right, so
You do the thumb.
hole.
Mhm.
So it's the first hole,
Yeah.
and then the second hole.
No,
So
almost
not.
right next to it. So it's the distances that you need to.
Okay,
pay
so this one here,
Yeah.
right? This key is the
Mhm.
hole. So if let's try it again. F sharp. Right?
No, that's G sharp.
G sharp. So
Yeah.
this one here, right?
Mhm.
Hole. It's this one.
No, you're right. You're
This
right.
one. This one, yeah.
Mhm. And then you can, to help with that, because I see the awkwardness, you can push up into the key, and then you need to reach it. Yeah.
Hacks.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this will be half,
Mhm.
and then hole,
Mhm.
and then this will be hole,
There we go.
and then is a 3 hole. So this was a third one, right?
No, that was the second.
Second one, and then this will be this,
Perfect.
and then half.
Perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna reiterate this because if you get this, I am telling you, you have skipped about 3 or 4 levels.
All right, let's go. Let's go. We
So
have to get
1, 2,
that.
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Okay, can we
Right.
try that same?
Same key, yeah.
Yeah, just to get the
G
hang
sharp.
of G
So,
sharp, right? So
G
this
sharp,
is
yeah.
A. This is your A, right? So
Mhm,
that
A
will
flat.
be G.
G sharp,
Yeah,
same.
right. So let's start here.
Mhm.
Hole. Hole,
Mhm. Push up.
and then half,
Mhm.
and then hole,
That's half. It's immediately after what you just did.
hole, then this one, yeah,
Mhm.
hole, then hole.
Mhm.
This is the second hole. Then third hole will be this one,
Mhm.
and then half.
Mhm.
Okay, let's try it
Perfect.
again. Yeah.
Your hand is shaped perfectly
Okay.
to find everything exactly as it should be.
Okay.
Right? That's why I keep telling you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
When you reach 3 is the only time you should be thinking, is this a half step or not?
Right.
Right?
Okay.
And when you reach 4, that's when it's a half step. The second 4.
Second four. Okay.
They only 4 actually.
So it's 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, half step. 1, 2, 3, 4, half
half
step.
step. Okay. Okay. So let's start here. So it's this one here, right?
3,
3.
half step.
This one here.
That there, you're gonna adjust later.
Okay.
As long as you get the concept of it.
And then after this is
1, 2, 3, 4.
1. This one here,
Yes,
right?
perfect.
1, 2, 3.
That was also supposed to
Sorry,
be.
from here to sorry, this one and then this one.
There we go. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then what's this? Because of the way you're counting it. Because you're counting it as 1, 2.
So the first one, am I counting or not?
You can count it. Let's
Oh,
turn it.
okay, okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then half step.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Well, then
Yeah.
it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, all right.
That makes it all the more easier.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, half step. 1, 2, 3, half step.
All right, let's try that.
Yeah.
So it's from here.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3,
half step.
half step. 1, 2,
3.
3, half step.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll move it to a different key just to
Okay,
challenge your
yeah,
brain
yeah, yeah.
to-
Let's do it.
Let's
yeah.
try E flat. E flat.
E flat. So this is your C, D, E flat.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. The fact that you can do that is already such an advantage.
Okay. So we started this one. So we
Mhm.
go 1, 2,
Mhm.
3,
Mhm. Push up.
half step.
Mhm.
Then it's this guy
Yeah.
here. 1,
1, 2, 3.
2,
Mhm.
3, half step. Okay.
That's the concept right there. 1, 2, 3, half step. 1, 2, 3, half
Half
step.
step.
You can play in any key.
Okay.
That is going to make so many other people jealous. I promise you. You don't understand. A
Yeah.
sharp.
A sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. C, B, A sharp. Sharp.
There we go.
Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. We've got it. And then we're gonna work on backwards next week. Let's try one of the obscure ones, B.
B.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is your A. So then that's your B.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2.
That's why it's obscure.
Okay.
This
Oh,
is
okay.
yeah.
Okay. 1, and then because it's half, we
Mhm.
start here.
Perfect.
Right. So 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
and then this would be the half,
There we go.
and then this would be 1,
Mhm.
2, 3, and then this would finish.
There we are.
Okay.
You've got the concept. Every
Okay.
major scale is built like this.
Okay.
Right. So now on the mini keyboard that you have,
Right.
what you can do is go from C to C. So you
C
go
to
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right, and then go to C sharp.
Okay.
Go 1, 2, 3, half step. 1, 2, 3, half step. Go to D. 1, 2, 3, half step. 1, 2, 3, half step. Go to D sharp, all the way through till
Okay.
C.
Okay.
If we can
Great.
get over this hurdle, it sets you up for success in such a way that you do not understand. Because many people, when they start learning, they learn in one key. And then they get all these skills in that one key that don't translate into other keys.
Okay, I see.
So now you learning to start from this key, like one of the most challenging things for most keyboardists especially is like, okay, you know the song in this key, and then you'll meet one of these raggedy vocalists who just does their own thing,
Right.
and then they want you to play the exact same song the exact same way in a different key. And that's where people start to trip up, because you have all of your skills in one key.
Ah, okay.
But if you can have every single skill that you have available to you, if it is available to you in every key,
Mm.
golden. So
Okay.
this is you can go over a few more and then we should
Okay.
be good.
Okay. So which one should we do?
Let's see which one is a challenging one. Let's try F sharp.
F sharp.
F sharp,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's a.
This is 2 lessons.
G.
This is 2 lessons. The fact that you've grasped all of this in 2 lessons, yeah, it's worrying.
Okay, so it's this one, yeah?
F
It's this
sharp.
one. So
Yeah.
F is this one.
Mhm.
Sharp is this one. Okay.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
and then this one, yeah. 1, 2,
There we go. Yeah.
3. Okay. And
That's
then
that's all of it.
let's try with the one that you gave me earlier on. Which
B.
one was? That was a B, right?
Yeah.
So it's A, and then this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it here, right?
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, half.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, half.
What a heck.
Okay.
What a heck.
Yeah, it's the teacher. Yes, give it to the teacher.
No, man. You're a quick
Right.
learner, I
So-
promise you.
So
You've unlocked all of music just by doing that.
I
This
still
much.
don't know, so we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna
No, I
follow your
promise you.
guide on all this stuff.
I promise you, you've unlocked all of music by having that.
Okay.
Because
Okay. I trust you on this. So I have complete faith. And whatever you say, I'm gonna just follow because I think there's something to
we think of a melody and let's try and find it.
Okay.
Think of a melody, absolutely anything, and we'll try and find it using this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I don't know. You're gonna have to just run with it from
Let's see.
here. Well, when you say melody, what do you mean?
Right?
What is that again?
Any key.
Oh, okay.
Any key. Have you heard? This isn't necessarily a rhyme, but more like more. I know the French version. Which other ones would be more
I
universal?
would probably know. I don't know a lot of Mexican. I didn't grow up with a lot of. There's a lot of Indian stuff that I like, so I don't know.
Let me see. Twinkle Twinkle.
Yeah, okay.
That one is
let's,
very
let's
universal.
start with that. Yeah.
Let's see.
So how does that fit into what we just learned?
So this is the scale, right? It's the scale, right?
All right.
So I go twinkle, 5, 5. So first note, so tonic, dominant, dominant.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're putting the actual sound to it. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's the magic, right? Knowing which one to play.
Exactly. That's what it is, and all of this That's why I'm so excited about you getting this.
Okay.
Right? That means anything that you think up, you know, if I'm in
Ways
this key,
it's-
exactly,
So that sound
it
that
will
you're
stick
having.
in your head every single time. So if you can find what key you're hearing it in,
Gee whiz, then you
can
could like, you
locate
don't
it.
have to sing Twinkle Twinkle, you just sing like a sharp A.
Yeah. That's another way. You could just say that's a C, C, G, G, right?
So when someone says it, we can literally just write that tone melody out.
And then we'll move on to the step from there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of practice to do that.
Yeah, so work on this whole thing, starting from C all the way to C again. So 1, 2, 3, half step. 1, 2, 3, half step. And you move on to C sharp. Do it backwards as well, actually,
Okay.
because it will trip you up.
Okay.
Once you've mastered it this way and then go this way, it
Okay.
starts to trip you up. It's like the whole thing of like learn it also with both hands.
Okay. Right.
It's super important to do that.
Okay. All right. I got a lot of things to practice.
Yeah. I think on the technique section of it, for the next 2 weeks, we'll focus on this.
Okay.
Right? Getting both hands to be able to play. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is right, and play it evenly as well. Because this hand, believe it or not, usually learns faster than this one.
Yeah, I noticed
Is
it
that for
because
you
this
as well?
one,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so it's like naturally it would just like
Yeah.
it'll, and then this one is like doing its own
Its
thing,
own
yeah.
thing. I guess maybe because this one follows the natural order of the hand before you have to start switching stuff. Like
Are you
switching-
right-handed?
I am MB.
So it's like both.
Yeah, I'm ambidextrous. Yeah.
Okay.
But this one is because I sort of like coaxed it into learning
Okay.
how to do all
Very
this.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Super, man. So I
Alright.
think here so far
Okay.
in a great space.
I'm gonna find. I couldn't practice with the keyboard.
Mhm.
I got the keyboard out.
Yeah.
I need to find the charger.
The charger for it.
Yeah. So it's somewhere.
This is exciting stuff for me. Listen.
Yeah, for me as well. Yeah, it's very exciting.
I'm gonna stop the stream now. This is a pretty good lesson for anyone who is listening in. You're pretty patient to listen for.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, thank you for even allowing me to stream this.
No,
Hopefully
you're most
next
welcome.
week again
Yeah,
we'll be able to go over this and learn a bit more.
100%. I'm excited. I'm very
Super.
excited.
Super.
Yeah.
And we might actually collab also on
Yeah,
some
yeah.
conversations.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
look out for that as well.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot if you joined us up until this point. See
Yeah.
you next week.